What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So October flew past us. Overall, Flankster had a very good month, at least in terms of work. In terms of statues, I only got 2 and 1 arrived damaged. So not necessarily an eventful month for that. Definitely eventful in a lot of other areas, no doubt. I did pre-order a few statues. So let's kind of talk about what happened. So since this, we got Dark Side Kratos. That was the best statue I received. I got a storage unit just out of box space. And I pre-ordered Michael Myers, and I pre-ordered Dark Side Bust, T1000. And then the T1000 Bust, to clarify, by Queen Studios. And then I got the broken one, and for some reason this video was flickering. It wasn't flickering on my original video. Something with YouTube was like effed up that day. So I reposted it, and no flicker on the second video. And Jake Sully went up for PO. I did not pre-order it yet, but I will. I was waiting for Spec Fiction to get it. Not sure if he got it yet. Let's see if he did yet. I was kind of wanting to see what he was pricing it at. Yeah, he doesn't have it. For Michael Myers, I did go direct because they had a pretty good discount. Like even cheaper than like Spec, who was charging $1,800. Going direct with PCS, it was $1,680. And both are plus shipping. So anyways, that is kind of the statues that I pre-ordered. Now let's talk about what's going to be happening in November. Before we do, though, let's talk a little bit about the Dark Side T1000 that, as you guys saw, it did arrive damaged. I know people are eager for like an update on what's going to occur. So as of right now, I've sent a bunch of photos of both the box and the broken statue with like all the images to Secret Compass. He is opening a claim, and apparently they're going to be shipping me a replacement. I was hoping just to get another body because I fear that a replacement would also arrive with the same issue, but they want to do a replacement. So let's see what happens. It's going to take obviously another month for it to arrive, and probably a month to ship, or several months. Honestly, I might not get the replacement till like next year. That's the most likely scenario. Also, I don't know if you guys have been playing around with Grok, but it can now like convert images into like a video and do whatever you want. So my brothers made this. Check this out. Every collector's worst nightmare. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? So that's what they just said, like, you know, have the statues fall down. Marcus's wing is still there. Goodness. Anyways, let's go. Also, check out that Nun by Blue Box Hyper. This is their newest one, where her teeth are just like, she has that sinister smile with her teeth. I like it. I do prefer mine. The open mouth I do prefer. However, the one thing I really do like is the way they did the base. So it just says Valak, where the other one was kind of a proximity Valak piece. In general, I like this versus mine. I do prefer mine, but what I do love is this like stained glass window backdrop. Now, she is covering 99% of it, but I still think it's really cool. I am considering, like, could I just buy that? Because I'm pretty sure this is separate from that. I'm curious if I could just buy that and display it on mine. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't even fit that in my display. Like, it's too wide and whatnot. It wouldn't fit. But I do like it, and I want to get it. So I'm going to message them like, hey, can I just buy this? Anyways, let's look at the statues that are set to arrive. So this is supposed to ship during the month of November is what I was told. I'm not expecting it to, but that is what I was told. PCS Pumpkin. Per Sideshow's website, this is set to ship, and we've already seen some in-hands where people are disappointed. They said it's plastic and basically a Spirit Halloween pumpkin. Nevertheless, I'm getting it basically for free because I had some Sideshow points, and I rarely ever use Sideshow. So we'll see how it is. If it sucks, I'll just like return it. Like if it truly is just god-awful. But I mean, in the photos, I still thought it looked pretty good. And it's better than any of the like Etsy pumpkins or any other Halloween life-size pumpkins. I've looked at a lot, and for the most part, they're not very good. Hellboy. According to ECC, they told me this was be shipping end of the month. end of November. So let's see if it actually happens. They've said that literally the last 5 months in a row that, oh, it should be next month. Oh, it should be next month. They keep saying that. Let's see if it ships. I'm very excited. As you know, it's going to go in that display. What I'll do is move Hellboy Bust to the left. The arm's just going to go behind the TV, unfortunately. And then Hellboy 1/3 in between the, Abe 1/3 and Hellboy 1/3 Bust. So very excited. In addition to that, the Tooth Fairy should also ship, which will just go right in front of the bust, in between the bust and Hellboy 1/3. So this isn't a space hog. It'll just fit right there in front. It'll look really cool, though, next to the bust as a little proximity piece. Wukong life-size bust did ship. So it is possible that I will get this in the month of November. It'd definitely be the latter part of the month. It shipped like a week ago. So, I mean, it's very possible I could get this like during the week of Thanksgiving. So obviously this is the one I'm most excited for. It costs, a lot of money, obviously. And I had to basically wise the money. So very excited though. I actually only got tracking for the head. The body they said was being truck and there is no tracking, but they said it'd take a month. So I have tracking for the head, which gives me an idea of how long it will take, because the head does ship in its own separate box. I hope all the boxes arrive same time, but I'm highly doubtful they will. Nevertheless, very, very excited to get this. I do believe this will be definitely a top 5 favorite life-size bust for me. Easily the best queen bust in terms of a silicone. It won't beat Thanos, but I think it will get close. I think it will beat out every other Queen Studio bust I own, though. And in terms of Infinity, it might... I don't know if it'll top Sauron, but I think it could potentially top Khaleesi and everything else I own. So we'll see. And then Sume Goku, this is the next statue I'll be getting. It should probably arrive in like 1 week or so. 2 boxes, but this is the one that was the most recently shipped that I should definitely be getting very soon. So very excited. Obviously, this is like the final DBZ. I'm a little worried about it, where I'm going to fit it. I definitely can't fit this yellow thing, but honestly, I'm just worried in general, like if it's going to fit at all. So hopefully it does. I can do some strategic rearrangements, but the spot I want to put it does work best. Azog, quarter scale by Darkside Collectibles. Another one from Darkside, my final Darkside one. After this, I got no more Darksides on pre-order, nor desire any of their current pre-orders. This looks good. I did, overall, I like the concept, and it looks great. It looks great in the production photos, so hopefully it arrives, no issues. I did get Sume Goku in this, both from Secret Compass as well, my final pre-orders from them. So hopefully this arrives good, and hopefully I get the T1000 replacement, and then we can kind of close that chapter on Darkside and whatnot. So, yeah, I am excited for this, though. Obviously, it's going to go next to Bolg and kind of completes the Hobbit quarter scale. I still need to buy a Smog. I had the chance to buy the newer one, but the problem is it's so tall, it just won't fit in my display. And like I've kind of said, I cannot plan for a new house until I'm in a new house. Or like I've legit, I will plan for a new house when I'm in that situation where like I put a bid and it got accepted, and then I'll start planning. And I like have the money and everything's, ultimate in life. For right now, I'm definitely not planning for a new house at all, because I still think it might be 5 years away. And by then, I'm going to be in my 40s, and am I even going to want to move 300 statues? That'd break my back. So, I love the idea of a new house, but it's got to be insane for me to move my collection, because no one can help me but me. Nevertheless, I am excited for Azog. I think it looks great, so very excited to get this. And so that is basically it, folks. So those are all the statues that I do anticipate arriving. Who knows? There maybe could be another one trickle here or there. You never know. I'm also curious. Do you guys think I should order Clive by Joy Studios? There's one left on Kyle Land. I'm considering it. I freaking love this game so much. It was literally my game of the year. Although the statue is disappointing in terms of like the face. It definitely has that custom look where the likeness is like, it's like a soft face, if you know what I mean. It's not extremely detailed. The hair's only okay. The outfit looks good. The pose is just walking. The base is mediocre. But I just don't think we're going to get another one. I mean, yeah, like that face, you compare that to like Ellie or any of the other really like later Prime 1 video game statues, and it is infinitely better. So I'm kind of leaning towards no, but man, I love Clive and I love this video game. So I've had this on my computer here for quite some time, tempted. And I do need to pre-order this. I've been checking to make sure it's not going low stock. It's like $585 for shipping. I'm sure that will increase to like $800, but I want to see what the price is from Spec Fiction before I pre-order, because I might consider just doing the avatars through Spec, and honestly even the Cave Troll through Specs. It does save you about $300 to go through Spec. Anyways, folks, let me know what you think. November should overall be a good month. It should be great for work. Just today, I got back the red lines for one of my bigger deals. It's a $100,000 deal. So it's moving to signatures, and that puts me like, once I get that and another deal, also like a $20,000 deal, that'll put me at the $1 million I need to get the dream statue from the CEO. So honestly, I should probably get there by next week, because both are set to close next week. So yeah, very excited, because then obviously I got $20,000 in statue money. So I'm gonna likely, honestly, what I'm probably just gonna do is have him give it all to Spec Fiction, and then just pay for like Avatar, Cave Troll, Infinity Studios Darkseid bust, T1000 Arnold bust, and just basically pay for like all of my pre-orders. And that's why I'm thinking like Avatar, not doing it direct, just doing it through Spec, and then using that 20,000 credit I'll get at his store to pay for it. Because obviously that can pay for a lot of pre-orders. And I'm going to ask him to refund me on Neytiri and then use the store credit instead. So I get back my $6K. Anyways, folks, yeah, that's kind of the plan. But like I said, things are going great for Flankster. I killed it at work last month. I'm the #1 rep at the company, like by far. So things are just going really good for me. So hopefully this month is a killer statue month, because trust me, I have the itch. I want to get more statues. Everything's just being delayed, and the world's in a weird situation with the government shutdown and all that. It doesn't really affect me per se, the shutdown. It's more so obviously if like you're a government worker and or people in like the EBT. I know that's going to expire November 1st, but it doesn't necessarily affect me per se, but you never know. Anyways, folks, we'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.